play in the final period there. Just thoughts on the start and the finish of tonight's game.
Yeah, early on, I don't think we, it wasn't our best. I think we spent a lot of time in the defensive zone. One, maybe a little puck management, not executing plays. I think a lot of it was just we were in position, but we weren't aggressive enough to get the puck back, and we were just having to defend more than we needed to. But as the game wore on, I think we built up a lot of opportunities, and I thought we were a better team in the second half of the game, but I don't think we were the first half.
Arizona's a team that's had a lot of things happen to them over the last few days here. Is there any thought about how a team like that, with so much going on, comes out and plays before a game like that?
No, they're playing hockey. There's other stuff that's going on. I don't think that has any effect on whether they play well or not.
Kris, question from Cam. Just wants to know about maintaining a sense of urgency through the last part of the season and how you do that as a coach.
Well, I think the guys are very a focused group, mature group, very wanting to win as many games as possible. And, there is the possibility of finishing first in our division, whether that gives us the benefit of having home ice much longer. But, I think guys are focused on wanting to play the right way and doing well.
Vancouver tomorrow, and obviously there's lots on the line here. Do you think that, is it sort of natural instinct for players to be looking ahead a little bit in some ways? You had big games kind of on either end here. Is it human nature for some of that to creep in?
I think, sorry, Ryan, will you repeat that again?
No problem. Just with a huge game against Vancouver tomorrow, you just played a pretty big one here. Is it human nature maybe for a game like tonight for guys to be looking a little bit further ahead and for that to kind of creep into the psyche a bit?
Possibility. You look at the last weekend of having a great game against Colorado and then going into Calgary, and it wasn't nearly as well played as the previous game because there was a high. And, very similar. This weekend, just the games are reversed. The big game's on the second one, and the first game's just another game. But I think we found our game. I thought we played well enough to win it. It wasn't the start that we liked, but no matter you're playing those back-to-backs, I think you always get up for the ones that you're playing that elite team or the one that you're fighting for in a position. Yeah, there might have been some of that, but I don't think that's the reason why I'm losing or winning tonight.
Kris, what's the game plan when you don't have Connor and you got a 3-on-3 in overtime? Normally you just send him out for the first shift with Leon and away you go, but he was not there tonight. So what was the rationale as to who played with whom?
Nagy's been pretty good, really responsible, also providing some offense there. Leon's obviously the first one over the boards, and then Hyman's the next one. We just bumped everyone up a little bit, and then, unfortunately we didn't get in our full rotation, but I'm not sure whether, I don't think it had anything to do with the pairs. It's just sometimes it works out that way.
Is it unfortunate considering the two saves that your goalie made in the... That you lost the game?
Well, a couple things. Picks made a lot of good saves early in the game to give us an opportunity. Early it could have maybe got out of hand. He kept it in with making some huge saves. And then also, overtime, make those two back-to-back saves. You're thinking, all right, there's it. We're going to go get it. And, we had the 2-on-1. Heisey drove the puck to the net. We had some looks, but, it wasn't to be.
Thank you.
What have you thought of Dylan Holloway through a couple of games here since the recall?
I think he's been playing really well. I think what he adds to our team is the energy, the tenacity, the physicality, the hits, being able to break up plays. He contributed a little bit on offense, scoring a goal the other night. And, so far, 2 games since he's been returned, he's played really well for us.
What are the chances Connor's back in the lineup tomorrow?
We'll see tomorrow. I think, it's probably 50-50. I think, like you said before, it's been different. If it was the playoffs, I think very close, if not playing for sure. Tomorrow we'll see. He's been getting better and better. He's been really close, and it's been questionable for a couple days now. Tomorrow we'll see.
Both goals tonight were generated by the Kane, Fogle, and Henrique line. Just some thoughts on that line's play tonight.
Yeah, I thought they played really well. They had some good chances early in the game. I believe it was Kane who rattled 2 goalposts in the same play. Like he shot one, rebound back to him. I think the next one went off the crossbar. You know, for them to get our goals tonight, you know, they played really well. So we're happy. Obviously, tomorrow, you know, if Connor does come in, we'll have some line juggling to do. But, you know, those 3 played really well. Okay, thank you, guys.